Welcome back to the Eastwood Report. My name is Dion Testore, and joining me for today's instalment is Year 9 Leader of Culture and brother of our very own Voice of the Angelus, Aaron Jonas.
Thanks, Dion. Since our last episode, a lot has been happening around the college. Coming up in today's installment, we'll have a recap of the Athletics Carnival, academic success tutorials, and a special announcement about the upcoming Mufti Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Eastwood Report.
Direct from Marist College Eastwood, with Rohan Bhatia, Sports. Weatherman, Mark Qatar. And your man in the field, Luke Barbella. MCE TV presents the Eastwood Report. With your host Dion Testore. This is the Eastwood Report.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Eastwood Report. Earlier this term marked the annual return of our Athletics Carnival, which turned out some surprising results to say the least.
It was a fantastic day out at Homebush. All houses put in a monumental effort. But in the end, only one managed to come out on top. We now cross live to our sporting correspondent, Mr. Rohan Bhatia, for a recap with our four house captains. Over to you, Rohan.
Thanks, boys. Today I'm here with Elliott House captain Luke Barbler. Now, Luke, during our junior times at the college, Elliott were the house to beat. They were winning swimming carnivals and athletic carnivals left, right and centre. But this year, the wooden spoon. What do you think has led to the demise?
Listen, back in the day, it was a great time to be in Elliott House, as I'm sure you will remember. I'd say in the past we've had like superb athletes. I'll recall Emmanuel Fakier, who's an Olympian.
Yep,
so
that's true.
Obviously, it's going to be a rough transitional period after people like that leave the house.
100%.
But honestly, the aim for this year was to get participation up, and I'm
Think you got
very
that?
happy to say that we by far had the best chance at swimming carnival. Athletics carnival is good, so it's exciting times for the future.
Exciting times for the future, and I'm sure the boys will do you proud in the future.
Thanks, Ro.
All right, thanks, Luke. Next up, we've got Leopold House captain Joel Prescott. Now, Joel, third place in the end. A lot of people did say that you were the best dressed house on the day, but I would like to ask you, what are your thoughts on how Leopold could improve moving forward into the future?
Yeah, look, I think we'd, as a house, really benefit from more participation, getting involved in the cheers, entering in more events, things like that. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just building that spirit, and then I think we'll be good. Yeah, no, I think you definitely should be proud of yourselves for what you've done so far, but there definitely is still room for Leopold to improve, and I'm sure you'd agree. Yeah. But thanks, Joel, for your time. Thank you.
And next up, we've actually got Cusack House captain Robert Smith. Now, Rob, it was a great start to the year for you, winning the swimming carnival, but unfortunately couldn't pull off the double and get that athletics carnival win. I would like to ask you, moving towards the end of the year, moving towards the Molloy Cup assembly and everything, do you feel confident with Cusack's chances of going the whole way and winning the Molloy Cup?
Yeah, I think Cusack definitely have a great chance of winning the Molloy Cup. We've had great participation all year, as you saw in the Athletics Carnival and the Swimming Carnival, and I'm sure all the boys will get behind it. Get in your bronze awards, boys. They really count. So we have a great chance in the Molloy Cup this year, so I really hope we pull through.
Definitely. And Cusack, definitely one of the favourites to win that. Stay tuned to find out who does win that in the end. Thanks, Rob, for your time.
All right, mate.
And now, last but not least, we do have the Maloney House captain, Aaron Han. Now, Aaron, I know you're a prolific swimmer yourself, and winning that swimming carnival was a big, big aim of yours. Unfortunately, fell just short, but you did end up winning the athletics carnival. So just talk me through that feeling of almost vengeance of winning that athletics carnival. What was the feeling within you?
Oh, so like, at the swimming carnival, we came really close, but we still ended up grabbing second, which I think was just unlucky in my side. And so like winning the athletics carnival was a bit of joy and like a bit of relief as well that we actually will, like, I'll leave the school like knowing that Maloney will win like one trophy. Yeah, and like I said to Luke, the junior years, it was almost the opposite. Elliott were dominating and Maloney were really struggling. So it's really good to see that Maloney have picked up their game and are now winning the carnivals and have a shot at the Molloy Cup. Thanks for your time, Aaron. No
I do wish you luck for the Molloy Cup. I wish luck to all four houses. Until next time, back to you, boys.
Thanks for that, Rohan. And congratulations to Maloney on their tremendous victory. I myself remember a time as a young Year 7 when Maloney were nothing short of the laughing stock of the school. It's good to see that under Luke Barbella's astute tutelage, that position has now been filled by Elliot.
The delay in this installment of the Eastwood Report was largely due to the Year 12s conducting their trial exams. The academic health of this college is of utmost importance, and as such, we seek to promote the success of each and every student in this field. Whether you're a Year 12 confronted with the upcoming HSC, Year 11 faced with prelim exams, or any other year group seeking to rise in your rankings, we can help you do it.
For your intellectual benefit, leaders of academic life Andrew Cantrell and Ryan Lamb have agreed to share with you some of their tips and tricks to maximise your marks. We now cross live to your reporter in the field, Luke Barbella, to bring you this exclusive report. Over to you, Luke.
Thanks, boys. So now we're joined by the academic leaders at the school, Ryan Lamb and Andrew Cantrell. So we're just going to throw some questions over to you. So first up, Ryan, how can boys help better organise and manage their study?
Well, I think that a study timetable is especially useful, especially when I find myself to be very busy during the week. It just helps me stick to my work and make sure that I'm not procrastinating, I think. Yeah.
Awesome. So I'll throw over to Andrew over here. You got some tips about how boys can maximise their marks?
Well, I think the most important thing is having an IWAM mentality, just wanting an extra mark, whether it be in your study time or during the test, always answering all the questions and that. So, yeah, mentality is really important.
Yep, well, they're two boys you're really going to want to listen to and keep up to date for some more tips coming up. Thanks, back to you.
Thanks for that, boys. I'm sure those tips will be very helpful to many boys throughout the college, and long live IWAM.
It's now time for our weather report with your favourite weatherman, Mark Guitar. What have you got for us, Mark?
Thanks, boys. It's currently 17 degrees. It's pretty sunny, but it's a bit windy. Back to you.
Thanks, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been all over the news, and I'm sure you're aware that 100% of New South Wales is now in drought. As the college has not had a Mufti Day this year, we thought it would be very fitting to have our first of the year in support of one of the farmers doing it tough.
The Mufti Day will be held on Friday, September the 7th, and we were asking students to bring at least $5 and to wear a flannel shirt. If you have a farmer or a cowboy hat, you can wear that too. All proceeds raised from this day will go to the Marist Hermitage at Mittagong. This is a very personal hardship for the Marist community. Every student in the school will inevitably, for their Year 12 retreat, visit the Marist Hermitage in Mittagong, whereby a large proportion of their support comes from their farm. Speaking to Brother Anthony, it has been tough, to say the least, for the brothers, costing him $11,000 for every truck of hay to enter the farm. Let's get behind our brothers. Let's support the farmers. Let's support this Mufti Day. And please, please give generously.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this instalment of the Eastwood Report.
Thanks, Aaron. Before we finish, boys, teachers, parents, as you all know, recently we lost a very special man in our community. A pillar of our school community, a bastion of the faith, and most of all, a humble, supportive, and empathetic man. Brother Mark. The brother we all knew and loved so well. I know there's been a lot of tributes lately towards Brother, and myself, Aaron, and the people at MCETV would like to add our 2 cents. From the student body, Brother Mark was that man that was always there. Someone you could almost take for granted. He was so consistent in his contributions to the school. Whether that be picking up rubbish, supporting our sporting endeavours, or providing a kind ear to someone's problems, he was always there. He never asked for anything, not even our gratitude or respect. All he asked is that we live the best life we possibly could. And I believe that is the true measure of a man devoted to God rather than himself. He saw God in each and every one of us and loved us and guided us and helped us. He did all this with no requirement of compensation or reward. He did all of this as our brother. From all of us here at Marist College Eastwood, rest in peace, Brother Mark. You and your contributions to this college will never be forgotten. From myself, Aaron, and everyone here at MCETV, we hope you've enjoyed hearing about the going-ons of this college. Eastwood, as always, go forth and make good choices.